What's up, guys? Whew. It is humid out here today. We had some pretty good storms roll through, most lightning I've seen in a really, really long time yesterday afternoon. We got so much craziness going on right now. The wife is retired. We're refreshing 3 bedrooms in the house right now, which is just a horrible thing to do. I'm gonna try to get out here and work on the truck a little bit. You can see that, and you can hear the dry flies. Typically for us, that means fall is not very far off. I mean, we're still a month or so away at least, but we're getting there. We're working on the truck, and we've talked about the fact that we're trying to make this truck mildly capable of some overlanding. We're not going to be rock crawling, that kind of thing in this truck, just because I don't like tearing stuff up. Simple as that. But, I mean, stuff happens. That's understandable. But we have so much stuff in that shop right there to go on this truck. But I don't have a whole lot of time today. So what I'm going to do today is the main goal is to make this truck mildly capable without having to do a lot of modifications to the truck. I don't want to cut stuff. I don't want to, you know, I don't, because who knows how long I'm going to keep this truck. Okay? I love the truck, but I just don't want to, I don't want to do a bunch of permanent stuff to the truck. I don't want cutting and all this. So, I was looking at lights for the front of the truck. Of course, we got the driving lights down here, but you know, and so I found a set of lights that I wanted that I ended up buying that are going to go on here. So I found this plate on a guy's channel. I'm pretty sure it was Adventure Overland 2023, I think is his channel name. He's out of British Columbia in Canada, and he has this little plate right here, and it's a tag plate, and it mounts on here, and then you mount lights on it. Well, you can see that this one is going to set at an angle, and I've got some other issues with it. But his truck has a steel bumper, like my Tahoe. This is just plastic, and this plate in of itself is pretty heavy, as well as, you know, when you start putting lights on it. I'm worried about these little self-tapping screws stripping out of the plastic, because I don't want that. So I think I have come up with a game plan, and I'm going to be working on that a little bit this morning. I don't know that I'll get done, but I'm going to be working on that a little bit. Well, you can see under here, but all of this, that's metal, but all of this is where the tag goes, and it is plastic. And so we're going to reinforce it from the back and try to spread that load out. So maybe we can get that to work. Now, one of the first things you notice is that if you mount this straight flush, this plate right here is going to be sticking down. I need to pull this out to level this plate up, but then I got to worry about the back of my lights getting into here, so I may have to put some spacers in behind it to pull this out. We're going to have to see. So let's go get a light, see what it looks like. About time to turn the camera on. Horsefly hits me in the face. All right, you see we are going to need to space these out just a little bit on the back. I don't think it's going to be a big problem. So we're going to, we're going to look at getting her done. So I wanted to go for a small victory today. I've had a couple of failures, but Really digging these tail light covers or guards. Got them on Amazon. I'll put the link down here. Really simple to install. So you pop your tail light out. Oh, great. And you put this little bracket in right here, tighten it down. It's a 10 millimeter. And this thing is nasty, I know. But you just pop your light back in and put your cover over and put the 2 screws in right here and then attach it right here, and it holds it in place. Let's get this one on. We'll show you what we're talking about. Now then, you come around to this side and get this lined up. Put that bracket in right there. Snug everything up. It's pretty good. Thing I have noticed is you need to try to push it over as far as you can, because this tailgate doesn't have a whole lot of play in it. So you need to make sure you got these bent over as far as you can so that your tailgate will shut without hitting. So I had to do this kind of on both sides. It pushes out right here a little bit, but we can adjust that out a little more. I think I'm gonna like them. All right, guys, it's the next day after a trip to Home Depot yesterday last night to grab some little bit extra parts and stuff. I just kind of mocked me up a little fake tag here. We got a little condensation going on. Welcome to Alabama in August. All right, so I drilled these out a little bit bigger because this is plastic and this plate is pretty heavy, plus the lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this plate on. I'm going to have some spacers here behind it to get it level. I've had to bring it out about 1/2 inch so that my lights don't scrub my bumper here. I'm going to put that back in that old trailer tag on the back as a backing to spread the load out over all of that, and then I've got some larger washers. I'm going to try this. May run it a few days before I mount the lights on it and kind of see how it holds up. So let's see what we can do here. I just got a little piece of irrigation pipe and cut it to the length that I needed for my spacers. And hopefully this is gonna go smoothly. Okay, I like the way that actually like the way that looks. Let's look at it from the front here. I do actually like the way that looks. That mounted up well with what I wanted. Alright, let's see if we can get this stuff on the back. I think I'm gonna like it. It spread it out, but it's still a little jibble-jobbity. I don't know. I don't know about putting lights on. We'll see. I didn't wire them up. I think I may have to go in and add a brace to the back part of the plate. I've got a plan to do that. It'll work, and it will steady these up quite a bit, I do believe. But as far as looks, looks more masculine. Shannon. For those of you that don't know, my wife said that my truck was not masculine enough for me to drive. Manly enough. That was her words. So, that's one of the reasons that we're doing some of this. That, and to just make it a little more mildly overland capable. So I want to try those out and see how they do before I go to the trouble of running wires and everything. I want to see how they ride and how I like them just being on the truck like that. So yeah, we'll see. All right. What's up? Beautiful, glorious fall day. I need to be out doing something like adventurous. Well, early fall. I think it's September 9th, maybe, today? No. 7th, September 7th. We're supposed to be down in the low 50s here in Alabama tonight, which is, you know, glorious for us. But I was editing the video on the install of these lights, and I realized that I didn't complete it. So I need to show you what I did. You can see it's much more stable. So let me go get my cardboard and I'm gonna lay down there and try to show you what I did up under there. By the way, I just came in and went in the house about 30 minutes ago. It was cloudy, foggy, overcast, and raining. Alabama weather for you, I guess. Okay, can you see that? So, all of this is plastic, right? So, I braced it. This is a steel beam here on the back side of the bumper. So, I braced it using these framing straps from Home Depot. These are used to, like for floor joists and things like that. I think they were like 98 cents each, maybe. Then I just got some self-tapping screws, put in, and braced it up, and it firmed it up. It's much better. But you can kind of see the back side of how I did that. Had to bend this car tag around this contour, but it works, and it works good. I've got over 1,000 miles on them now, traveling around all over the place, and I like them. I'm gonna go ahead and get them wired up before too long. If you enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing so you can join us on the rest of our crazy adventures. Remember to get out and find your own adventure, because even bad adventures make great stories. Thanks for tagging along with us today, guys.